to a celebration. It's fun to do this on a beautiful day like this, and also for a beautiful cause, because this is all about the patient, it's all about the community, it's all about the partnership that we had in this town, which is a total unicorn, because it doesn't happen everywhere. I'll tell you, when I did my devotionals this morning, I got up, I was thanking for a number of things. One is, I was very thankful that I was vertical. First of all, I could walk out my front door, and take advantage of this beautiful day. I was also very thankful that I live in this state and that I live in this community in particular. And I'm grateful to live here in Savannah for a couple of reasons. One is it's large enough that you have a petri dish of what goes on in the human element here. And the second characteristic is it's small enough that you can actually get something done. You can make impact. You're not swallowed up if you can get together with the right people. This is the 18th Paint the Town Pink. I want you to think about that and think about how many things have been in existence for almost a generation, 20 years. Because communities go through what? Fads and trends. And a fad has a shelf life of 3 years, 4 years. People come and people go. But to be around for almost a generation speaks a lot to how the community has embraced this partnership. And this has been a resounding success. I'm going to talk a little bit about our two partners, the paper, and also, David, how you raised the bar on this whole situation. So awareness was raised, so that's one thing. But I want you to remember that we also have a fund to pay for it. So you raise awareness, a woman has a positive mammogram, you can't just give them that and tell them, you go out and solve it. So this is binary. It's to raise awareness and then to have the funds to take care of the woman. God forbid that she get news that's not the greatest day. As always, the Savannah Morning News has done a phenomenal job. This is our 18th year. My hat's off. Where's Jill? Is she here? Yeah. I'm going to call you up to thank you. I think that speaks to the paper's DNA on how you still hitched your wagon to this. I wrote down some things that have happened, running front page stories, highlighting the survivors, and spreading the awareness every day in October. That's absolutely remarkable. And we had another ace up our sleeve this year. WSAV joined us and kind of changed this perspective, elevated this whole thing, and really took us kind of into the major league, so to speak. We've partnered with Tina Tyus Shore. Is she here today? She's not here today. With that Buddy Check 3 self-examination. And you may have seen, Jill, the article in your paper about that young woman who's 25 years old who did a self-breast exam and had a lump. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that was the great work that you've done with Tina on self-awareness. So you guys were all over it. We saw promotions, we saw newsletters. I've written this down. They hosted phone banks. We've never done that before. And they raised all money for this fund. So that was absolutely unbelievable. Our friends at Plant Riverside, are they here? Welcome. You painted that iconic smokestack pink, which I've been told you could see all the way to Charleston, which particularly thrilled me, frankly. So you got to look downriver if you want to see really where the action is. Mayor Johnson, who we were with, pressed a button and lit City Hall pink. That was absolutely phenomenal, and it all worked. So on October 27th, we had our big D-Day on mammograms, and 250 women came in one day through 6 sites, including a mobile site. So if you couldn't go to the site, the mobile unit went to you, and it had the same high-resolution 3D that we have in all of our centers. So, and before we're done today, we're going to announce one woman is going to win a weekend at Plant Riverside. And I don't think you have to be here to win, do you? Okay. So it's been an incredible month. I want to come back to this unique partnership because, again, especially for you next generations, when we pass the baton to you all, I want you to think about wherever community you end up in, how many communities that you know combine the screening and then hand it off to a provider, and then the woman doesn't have to pay for it. Those 3 things. It just doesn't exist anywhere that I'm aware of. So what all you've done means that this mammography fund, which is like a bathtub, is going to be drained this year, and we expect every dollar that's in that bathtub to just go, and you've all spent this month refilling it. So I'd like to introduce my friend Jim Nellis Hahn to come up here. He's the executive editor of the Savannah Morning News. So welcome, Jim.
Thank you, Mr. Inchy. This year, we're excited. We're excited every year. So this is a wonderful partnership. And as you've heard, this has been 18 years in the making. Millions raised over those nearly 2 decades for the Telfair Mammography Fund have provided women, numerous women and men, access to life-saving health screening services. What we learned this year is that those who are being helped are younger and younger women, and they're being diagnosed with breast cancer at younger ages, often when they are under or uninsured, just building their careers, like Jody Nishishima. She's a 25-year-old SCAD graduate, and she relied on the breast cancer oncology nurse navigators here at St. Joseph's Candler. And they helped to connect her with Women's Health Medicaid. Those navigators, like Rachel Stalick and Michelle Beasley, are the stars that help to guide patients through those dark nights and choppy waters of imaging, surgery, treatment, and recovery. It's our great honor to tell those stories. One of the highest responsibilities, we believe, of local news and community journalism is to serve the public good, to hold ourselves accountable. And how we meet that obligation is by telling the stories of our friends and our neighbors, lifting their voices so that others in our community may see something of themselves or find some critical piece of information that just might save their lives. As we close out year 18, guess what? We look to the promise of Paint the Town Pink 19th year. So we're excited, yes. And how many, we think about how many women and men will be saved by the generosity of all who stand here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill. I want to also thank Chris Corey. Where's Chris? Who is known as the best dressed man at the Savannah Morning News. He always looks fantastic. And Andrea Wood, is she here? Where is she? Stand up. Okay, thank you. And just in back of me, and I say that metaphorically, are the nurse navigators that you were referring to. And in particular, I wanted to introduce to all of you Dr. Armstrong, who is here. Dr. Armstrong is a fellowship-trained breast surgeon. And she's, I'll kid her right now at the mic, she's a franchise athlete. We used one of our draft picks to get her and went after her. And by the grace of God, she consented to be here. So I thought you'd all enjoy meeting her. And if you get a chance afterwards, talk to her. She's quite an asset to this community. I'm thrilled to have you here. So, all right, I'm going to introduce a friend, the general manager of WSAV, David Hart. You dove right in. I really like that about many things about you. Just how do we get it done? I like your energy, I like your commitment, and you're a big asset to Savannah, Georgia. So, David, please come up.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and all I can say is wow. What a phenomenal month we had. Hard to believe when Melissa shot me an email and said she wanted to meet me for coffee over at Habersham Village that it would turn into this. But I'm very, very proud of the partnership with St. Joseph's Candler and the Savannah Morning News, two cornerstone organizations in this community. And for us to be part of Paint the Town Pink this year was just a complete thrill. And I just want to thank Paul and Melissa and Scott and Jill and Chris, everybody who brought us on board this year. We were very proud to be part of it. Some of the highlights of how we work together every day in our planning. We had about an hour and a half planning meeting at the station, and it was just all sorts of great ideas flying around, and most of them came to fruition, so it was great to see that. But our content teams worked together. It was great that we shared content. We kept our social media platform updated almost constantly. We worked together with folks to host what we call a roadblock at the station on October 22nd. That's where we dedicated time in all of our afternoon newscasts to the topic of breast cancer health. We hosted a phone bank. We had the mobile mammography unit parked outside the station, and women were able to come by and get mammograms that day. And none of this would be possible without the incredible Tina Tyus Shaw. So I'd like to give her a round of applause. Clap loud. Tina's actually recovering from shoulder surgery. Say that 5 times fast. That's why they keep me in the office, far away from the cameras. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers, along with her daughter. I don't know that everybody was here when we had the opening news conference, but Tina shared with us her daughter had been diagnosed with breast cancer. And the outlook is good, I'm happy to say, but I know she would covet your prayers and your good wishes for her daughter and her entire family. Also want to recognize our news director, Connor Hackling. He did an incredible job of organizing our team, of working with his fellow department heads to promote Paint the Town Pink, and to give incredible coverage to all the events. Everything that we had on our calendar, we got out to, and we're happy to do that. So, Connor, thank you very much as well. So, all in all, just an incredible event, and so proud to be part of this campaign. I always like to say this when we have a success. Paul, you ain't seen nothing yet. Looking forward to next year very much. So, thank you. Appreciate it. So, Jill, if you'll join me, we've got the most important part of the day. Let's show me the money, right?
Okay.
So we want to welcome up our check presentations.
Yes. Check presentation. So the first, we have Drive Out Cancer, the pink Jeep with Southern Motors. Their pink wrapped Jeep traveled throughout the community collecting signatures and donations to support the Telfair Mammography Fund. They raised $5,000. Okay. Next, we have the Habersham School. The volleyball team hosted their annual Pink Night match with all tickets and concessions going to the Mammography Fund. They raised $4,000. Healing Heroes Fashion Show. Someone you may know. WSAV news anchor Tina Titus Shaw hosted a fashion show featuring local survivors as a tribute to and celebration of all breast cancer survivors. The show raised $3,750. Next, we have J.C. Lewis Ford Drive for Your Community. The J.C. Lewis Ford hosted Drive for Your Community on October 25th. For every person who test drove a new Ford vehicle, Ford donated $30 to the Telfair Mammography Fund. They raised $1,895.
I'm not going to let you hold this fight.
Next, we have JW Marriott Savannah Plant Riverside. Plant Riverside hosted cocktail and dessert specials, as well as special events including a dance party and a bingo night. Also, their smokestacks were illuminated pink all throughout October. They raised $6,190. Can you wait just one moment? Stand right there. I want to mention this too. Plant Riverside also donated a one-night stay and a $150 gift card to one lucky winner who participated in the 18th annual Mammography Day. We'll reveal her name shortly, but first we have more people to recognize. David?
Thank you very much, Jill. Next up is Walk by Faith. Dr. Wanda Frazier hosted a breast cancer awareness walk, and she raised $1,000. Dr. Frazier, that's wonderful. Thank you. Next up, another Savannah institution, Clary's Cafe. They raised $1,500. That's a lot of eggs, folks. Thank you. Live Active Save a Cup, their 10K and 5K. They donated 15% of all Save a Cup race entries to the Telfair Mammography Fund, and they raised $1,050. Thank you. They weren't able to make it out, but we appreciate it. Savannah Classical Academy raised $1,180. Next up is Two Brothers Roofing. They donated a portion of October installations and re-roofing sales to the Mammography Fund. We appreciate them very much. We were waiting on their check, but looks like we just appreciate their support much. We'll say that. Thank you. Another great organization, business here in town, Living Goods Clearance for a Cause. Miss Phyllis Living Good and her sons donated a portion of all clearance sales during the month of October to the Telfair Mammography Fund, and they raised $11,000. Isn't that incredible? He's a good customer.
I just bought a dishwasher from Carl. Yeah. Right.
Thank you all very much. So neat to see so many different businesses supporting this and organizations. It really is special. Next up, another special organization, St. Vincent's Academy. They're with us today. The St. Vincent Saints held their annual Pink Night volleyball match, playing against the cadets of Benedictine Military School, and they raised $13,446.78. Great job, ladies. Who won the volleyball match? Heck yeah! Congratulations. And last but not least, the Savannah Morning News, who've been the partners in this campaign since its inception. They're donating $3,500. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you all. Jill, bring you back up.
We also want to quickly recognize the fundraisers who couldn't be here today. The Greater Savannah National Coalition of Black Women raised $800. I also have Savannah Arts Academy, raised $2,400. Haven Elementary raised $225.35. Jacob G. Smith Elementary School raised $344.54. Michael Kirkland and the Fallen Soldiers Poker Run and Car Show raised $1,414. The Savannah Container Port Group raised $1,000. SIPs at the station raised $1,700. Southwest Elementary School raised $302. And we'd also like to recognize Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head, who are still counting up their donations.
Yes.
I think there might be one more. I think you mentioned Claire's Cafe. Claire's Cafe? Okay, that was on there also. Let's give them all a round of applause. As I mentioned earlier, as part of the 18th Annual Mammography Day, in which about 250 women across the region got their mammogram, Plant Riverside donated a one-night stay at their hotel, along with a $150 gift card. The winner was drawn from names of everyone who participated in that day. I would like to congratulate Mrs. Harvey for being the lucky winner. We'll be in touch to let you know how you can claim your prize. Thank you. I'll turn it back over to Mr. Heath.
Thank you, Jill. You know, to feed off of your comment, if you pay attention to the DNA of all the companies that came up here, Jill, and all the companies that you called, I mean, think of that gestalt. You've got elementary schools, you've got high schools, you've got car dealerships, you've got smokestacks, you've got everything. It's just remarkable how this community has circled around this event. And in case you're wondering how much money all of those checks were, we're waiting for one to come in, the Margarita Cafe, but who knows when they'll wake up. So I'm going to tell you what it's going to be without that, okay? All those checks that came in, that's $70,000. That was really... So if you take that $70,000 plus smart women, we had that luncheon, that netted $280,000. That's $350,000 that'll be put into this fund. And as I said earlier, Savannah is large enough that you get all of the human element of a community, but small enough to do something about it. And that's what I think this day is about. So I want to thank Melissa Foster, Scott Larson. Where are you, Scott? Yeah. These two are kind of behind the curtain, but I can't thank you enough. Melissa's doing a production shoot, so she's not here, but my hat's off to you too. All right, we'll take you up on number 19. Next year, we'll all be here, God willing. Thank you for coming. Get the word out. Screening equals survival. Thank you all.